Hi people, welcome to Kat's Intuition. I am Krystal Kat and today we are wrapping up the 10 Days of Krystal. This was so much fun, so I'm just going to get right into it. This is what I was gifted on day 9. I already have it out of the box because I was working with it, I was going through the beautiful images, and here it is. This is the Dark Mansion Tarot. This artwork is so cute. I'm so happy to have it. I'm just going to flip through it because I have multiple things to show on this video. I'm not going to do the in-depth walkthroughs of all the decks as I usually do. I will do that in separate videos. So I'm sure you guys have seen this deck all around. You're familiar with the artwork, but it's one that I've wanted for a while, like way back when it came out, and that's been a while now. So the colors are so vibrant and it has a dark feel to it without being too dark. That makes sense? Makes sense in my head. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it other than it's so nice. I'm so happy to have it. Yeah, this was day 9. And I thought, wow, how can we get any better? I love this Hermit so much. The Hermit cards is one of my favorite cards to look at, and I really like him. I like his little crow up on his shoulder. I love the crescent moon. I love the twisty bendy tree in the background. And these borders are just so nice, in my opinion. I love all the skulls all around the corners of the cards, a little bird skull down here. Yes, and it follows so close to the Rider-Waite original images is what I was trying to say. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of the word. I would really love to do a flip through of this next to a Rider-Waite deck because I think that this deck is a great beginner deck, because you could, if you don't like the Rider-Waite images, then this would be a great substitution in my opinion. I don't own a Rider-Waite deck, so I'd have to go out and get one in order to do that. But yes, I do believe that this would be very user-friendly and a great substitution to the Rider-Waite if you are not drawn to that artwork. So yes, so look at this Judgment card, so nice. So I'm really happy to have this deck in my collection. This was day 9. Now let's take a look at what I was gifted on day 10. Oh, I didn't even show you this is the backing to these cards. Isn't it beautiful? Now there are 2 different backings to choose from with these decks, along with the different sizes of the deck. I don't like the really big one. So yeah. Okay, so for day 10, and I will go ahead and let you know that I do have another tarot deck to show you, but first I want to show you this. And not only are these gifts amazing, they're thoughtful. My mother really thought these gifts through. They're not just pretty gifts, they are functional, useful gifts. All right, so my mother, as I was saying, I mean, they're not just pretty gifts to have. These are very functional gifts. In my practice, each and every one of the gifts in the 10 Days of Krystal has been a, that glare is a lot, yeah? Has been very, how would I call it? Very practical gifts. I mean, they're fun gifts. They're tarot decks and tarot wraps and cloths and things, but they are all something, how would I say that? They're all things that I would use in my everyday practice. So fun, yet practical and completely useful. So this is just another one of those very practical gifts. And oh my God, you guys, I'm in love with just the aesthetic of this, just the feel of this, just the, oh God, look at this. Oh my God. She spoils me so much. Okay, so there's a little project that I have been wanting to do, and I'm a bit of a procrastinator, and so my mother totally is giving me a jump start here. I don't know if you can tell. I'm going to take some out. These are little jars of crystals, and I am just of gemstones. It, oh God. I want it to focus so you can see what I'm talking about. See, they are so beautifully labeled, and there you can see better. Little tiny gemstone pieces, and oh, and up here, this is one of my favorite things. I still have it wrapped. I have not even opened it. This is a selenite bar. I'm not sure what it's called in this form. I love selenite. I keep one at my tarot table. It's kind of like a selenite wand, but it helps to cleanse and recharge your gemstones or crystals and things like that. So there are 50 here, and they're all beautifully labeled. Comes with that selenite up top. You know, it's said that crystals can absorb energies around you, and so they need to be cleansed and charged every now and then, and the selenite definitely helps in that. So over here, it gives me a great breakdown of the different gemstones or crystals that are included in here, and yes, so I'm in love. I'm in love. This is so perfect, and it's really, as I said, going to give me a jump start on the new project that you guys will see coming very soon. My Taurus collecting soul just wants to keep this all for myself, but no, I'm actually going to put it to use, and I'm excited about that. Of course, I'm going to keep a little bit for myself once I'm done with my projects, but this is white coral. Look how cool that is. Oh my God, seriously. There's so many to look at in here, and it came with free downloadable gifts, write-ups on everything, what to do which ones work great to be cleansed in the sun, in the full moon. I love it. This is the Flower of Life crystal grid, and it gives you a worksheet of all the different gemstones or crystals that are in here. Oh, I'm so excited. This is just so great. I'm so excited to get to work with this. So that was one of the gifts on day 10. Next I'm going to show you what my dad gave me. I'm so excited with everything. Everything is so pretty, and this is gorgeous. Look, this is what my dad gave me. First, look at these edges. The shine will blind you if I put it straight in the light. Look at this Bible. I mean, this is gorgeous. I'm going to give you a quick flip through, but he was very specific. And okay, first let me say, usually my mom is the one, the majority of the time, my mom is the one that buys the gifts and puts, for mom and dad, right? Of course he's included, but this is something that he went out on his own and got for me. And there was specific things that he was looking for. One of being that it was, of course, aesthetically pleasing because I like nice things, and that it had like the old-timey pictures. This Bible is so gothic feel. I just love it. First of all, I love black, love gold accents, love black and red combo. This is absolutely perfect. He did amazing with this gift, and I feel very special that he took the time. He said that he searched so many. My mom told me about his process, and yeah, he wanted to make sure that he found the perfect one. This is huge. This is heavy. Even the back is ornately designed, I guess you would say. It has a really pretty ribbon pull, but this is like one of those freaking heirloom Bibles, okay? This is something that you're going to pass down, that I'm going to pass down. It says presented to, by, on, and I went ahead and filled that out. But they have pages here for births, and it gives you 1, 2, like 3 per, okay? Then weddings. Our family, and it goes down. So this is like the family tree that you get to fill out. I mean, it goes all the way down to great grandparents. I just love this so much. So it says our family, parents, grandparents, great grandparents, and I just think that that is so special. And then it gets into the meat of the Bible. Gives you the table of contents, but okay, I'm not gonna do like. This is what I wanted to do. The pictures in this Bible are, they're amazing. Like I said, the very goth, dark, dramatic feel. And they're not just a few pictures. Like, they are every other page, it seems. And I really like that. I mean, it kind of makes me feel like a kid saying, I want a book with pictures. Not that I want. I like this book because it has pictures, right? I sound like a kid, but I do. I love it. I mean, it just really shows the tough times, and look at that. Like, yikes. You know, that is some crazy stuff. That is some crazy stuff. We can all agree that the Bible has some crazy stories in it, right? So okay. I haven't even looked at the back. I don't know what the back has, if anything. Ooh, look at that red. Okay, no. So there's no extra pages in the back. So I really like this, and what I want to utilize this with, and it's perfect timing because I have some of these scripture cards. This wasn't gifted to me. I know I'm kind of veering off track here, but these are scripture cards. There's 54 different inspirational and uplifting Bible verses, it says in here. And I have really been wanting to introduce this to my channel and kind of just try something new. I was thinking I really want to take these and shuffle them, and here I think the backs are all the same. Yeah, the backs are all the same, but I really wanted to shuffle them, pull one, and look that up in the Bible and maybe journal about it and just start learning. I love knowledge. I am wanting to forever learn, and I have this gorgeous book here, Bible here, to learn with, and these go hand in hand. Yeah. So, do you have this version? If so, let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Do you have these cards? What do you think about a little mini scripture Bible series? Let's talk. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing with this. Now, the last gift I'm going to show you is the last tarot deck. I am so excited about this deck. Like, the True Black Tarot. Okay, this has been one of those decks that I have been wanting for a while now. I can't believe she got this for me. I don't know if you've seen any of my other videos in the 10 Days of Krystal series, but I will go ahead and say that the gifts, the tarot decks, and everything that she gifted me was all on her own. Like, I didn't give her a birthday list. I didn't give her a wish list of tarot decks. No. So I'm just blessed to have a mother that loves me the way she does. She knows me so well. So this deck came beautifully wrapped in black tissue paper and tied in a bow with a silk black ribbon. That's how this deck is shipped to you. She didn't even have to wrap it. Like, it was ready to go. And okay, so here is the box, and I'm not going to do an in-depth flip through right now just because this deck demands a proper walkthrough. This deck is gorgeous. Here is the little black book. I have already started looking at just the majors, as you can tell here. I love uncommon facts, or I don't really know how to do that. I like trivia. I don't know. Like I said earlier, I just like learning. I love picking up new things. And this deck is not only a gorgeous tarot deck, which I already like, right? Tarot, that's what I do. But this goes a step further, and I will just briefly show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so that's the box. This says, I know nothing with any certainty, but the sight of stars makes me dream. That's what's written in there, and it's a little magnetic closure right there. Look, you guys, look at this deck. Look at this. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. So here is just the title card. This is what the backs look like. Now there is a hollow version as well. But again, she knows me well. I did not want that hollow version, so I'm glad she got me this one. Okay, so in these cards, and these are some thick, this deck feels like luxury in your hand. I just cannot, I can't say enough good about this deck. So you see here how the parts that shine, you see that above his head? It's not all over the card. It's it's in very specific areas. Do you see that? Okay, so I thought, also the name shines. I thought at first glance of this deck that it was just for looks, to be pretty, to be different, to shine. No, they are something. Like, this is the Mariana Trench. It's a map of the Mariana Trench. This on the Empress I thought was like honeycombs, like the bees. I thought they were just pulling into the earth, and bees, and just, I don't know. That's what I thought. No, that's the hormone oxytocin. So that's what I'm talking about. They are all something. This is going over like the chaos theory, the butterfly effect, all of that. And so let me show you. Take the Empress, for example. You get keywords right up top. You get a little tiny little picture. I think it's really cool how they did that. So you don't get big illustrations, but that is fine because I like all the room put in here for information. All of this is a write-up on the card. It talks about what the artist or what the creator included in the card, in the depiction, right? In the symbols. And I love when they do that. I love knowing where the creator was coming from when they depicted what they did in each card. So that's the write-up. And then additional artwork. That is specifically talking about the shiny parts in the cards. Nothing else. Additional artwork is just the shiny stuff. And that is where they give you the information. So let me find, we'll just do this one. The diagram of the hormone oxytocin stands behind the Empress. So that is what I mean by I call little things like that trivia. I sound dumb to say I like knowledge. I like knowledge. And this book is packed full of that. You don't get it for the minors, but all of the majors, you're going to get that. And I love that. I find that to be very impressive. So this deck was not just thrown together. There was a lot of thought put into this deck, and it shows. Now that I've given you a brief rundown, like I said, I don't want to go way in depth because this deck, it needs a lot of time to go through everything. But now that I gave you like a brief rundown, I'll just do a quick flip through kind of just to show you. I don't know if we'll do each and every card, but yeah. Here's the Fool. Very different depiction of the Fool. Why aren't we focusing? These are going to be very hard to kind of, I was going to say photograph, but to film because, you know, obviously they are dark. And dark, I mean visually dark. They are not dark as in dark artwork. I can't speak. I'm excited. I said in my recent video, because my mom also bought me the black tarot, and whew, that art is dark. The art itself is dark. These are so, they feel soft, simple, but impactful, completely impactful. And yeah, this deck just has me so excited. So here's the Magician. We already saw the Empress. Here's the Emperor. And yep, all that is written about in all that shiny. It looks like a shiny mess, right? But nope. I have loved reading about it and just learning and absorbing all of those new facts. And yeah. Strength. Strength is usually not one of the main cards that I will look at in a deck. It's just usually like, okay. This Strength card, I absolutely love it. It is by far my all-time favorite. All-time favorite. It is, oh, and can we appreciate this Hermit? The Hermit card is one of my most favorite cards to look at, and whew, he is probably one of my top favorites. Talk about a sexy hermit, right? Out of all the hermits, this would definitely be the one you want to go and spend some, you know, quality alone time with, right? And instead of the Wheel of Fortune, we have Destiny. Very interesting. Justice. Very nice. It's probably not going to pick that up because it's like, doesn't this card look like it's freaking glowing? Look how bright that looks. I mean, the Hanged Man. Death. This is also one of the most sexier deaths that I've ever seen. And, okay, so I know a lot of people do not care about nudity in their decks. I do. I don't like, I do as in I do care. I don't like nudity in my decks. I just don't. So they're nude, but not in like the traditional sense, I guess. It's very, gosh, how do I, censored, I guess. I mean, I'll find a good one. It's just done tasteful. It's very tasteful the way they did it. And when I see them, I don't think, ugh, you know, they put all this nudity in the deck. No, my mind is still so absorbed and taking in all of the symbolism, and I don't know, it's just so nice. Like here, she is fully nude, but it doesn't, I don't know. I mean, they're almost like statues. So the feathers are wands, which it talks a lot in the book about the feathers being the fire suit, the wand suit, and for me, feathers make me think air, which makes me think swords. But so I'm not sure why feathers for fire. I need to read more on the intro of that book and see if it talks about that. That would be the only thing that I need to look further in because I'm not really sure. But yeah, I love it so much. And these cards feel so luxurious. I love this for like our victory card. I haven't read the book for any of the minors yet, but I really like what's being depicted there. So again, I'm just going to flip through these kind of quickly because this deck definitely demands its time in the spotlight. Like, I need to go card by card and just point things out and tell you how much I love it and annoy you to death about that, with that. With how much I absolutely love it. So that's our page. Gorgeous. Our knight here. So powerful. She looks like an angelic being. I mean, of course, mine is the wings, but it just gives me those vibes. Here is our beautiful queen. Her crown looks like the feathers of a peacock. See? So, again, I want to, I mean, maybe the only thing I can think of is like when I think of fire, dealing with wings would be the phoenix. But I don't know. I just don't know. Look at this gorgeous Ace of Cups. The cup suit, I think, is my favorite. Just because of these gorgeous illustrations. I can't talk this morning. Of these cups. It is, oh, they're so clear and so crisp, and I love water. So it just, oh, it pulls me in. This one, so earthy and watery. Oh, yes. Makes my Taurus soul happy. Look at this 5 with this shattering cup. Perfection. I love it. It's perfection. Here are our 6. This is so funny to me. They are those candies. I don't know what those candies are, but they were always wrapped in the gold wrapping. Hard candies. I can't remember. But yeah, that's very family, very like being given candy from their pocket or their purse. Love this 7. Something in each cup. So beautiful. I feel like a lot of detail is being lost in the camera just because everything is so bright and illuminated. This one's so sweet. The 8 of Cups. And we have this little, is he a squid or a cuttlefish? I think he's a squid. So cute. So cute. So see, this is what I mean by the artwork is not dark at all. Even though this is a very dark deck because it's all black, it's so bright because these images are so bright. They feel otherworldly to me. They feel angelic. They feel, I don't know, just otherworldly, like that Hierophant. I'll go back to it so I can show you in a minute, but the headpiece, look at this Ace of Swords. Ooh, God, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Ooh, we're getting to one of my favorites. 3 of Swords, not a very happy card, right? But it is one of my absolute favorites to look at in a deck. And this, oh, it's so soft. It's pink. It's like this soft blush pink, and ooh, speaking of pink, my son gave me this bracelet, and what's special about this, well, it's special in so many ways. What's special about this is that it's Morse code, like the dee 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 dee, and it says I love you. But when I was at the local shop that I read at for in-person readings, I was looking at their tarot section, and my son usually goes off and he'll look at stuff in the shop as well. Well, what I didn't know is that he was buying me that bracelet, and he came over and he surprised me with it. I thought that was just the sweetest thing. My son is 14, turning 15 this year. And so, yeah. And it was with his money. His money that he worked for, and he bought me that bracelet. So sweet. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And yeah, each pentacle on each card has a different design. And I really, really love that. Oh, look at that. The butterflies. Oh, they're being like trapped in that spider web. Oh, this is perfect. You know, usually we see the figure in tattered clothing and that bag is just ripped open. This is actually the most time I've been able to spend flipping through the whole deck. As I said, I got very stuck on the majors. I love this queen, and just soaking in all of that knowledge and extra little tidbits that they put in the book. This is the extra card. The whole back is shiny, shiny. Love it. Anant is the name of this card. I love how the titles are there, but they just blend in with the background so much. So yeah, so that is the True Black Tarot, and I will be doing an in-depth walkthrough on this deck where I will go through and really talk about the cards, and oh, there's just so much going on. But oh, I wanted to show you the Hierophant real quick, I do believe. Like this. Here, look at the Hierophant. Because I was saying they just feel otherworldly. See his big like headdress, and I mean, it's amazing. Headdress into a mask. I don't know. I am so in love with this deck. I'm so lucky, and I feel blessed to have such an amazing mother that did this 10 Days of Krystal for me. She always makes my birthdays and holidays and everything very fun. And yeah. So that is it. That completely wraps up the 10 Days of Krystal. Thank you so much for following along with me, and let me know, do you have any of these items that I have shown? Do you want any of them? What are your thoughts on them? Do you dislike them? Let me know. Let's talk. Until next time, guys, nothing but love. Bye.